Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about mobility and flexibility. What is the secret to increase mobility and flexibility? You know guys, I always like to give examples to make it easier to understand. And for that I will take this split as an example. Yes guys, I can do splits when I'm not sore on my hamstrings, and I will explain how I achieve the split. It goes also to the front split and also for other mobility and flexibility exercises. Obviously not all the bodies are the same. There are people that can do whatever they want with their body, and there are others that are very stiff. It can be a genetic factor, but it doesn't mean that you cannot become flexible. When I started with my split training, I wasn't that flexible and I couldn't go so low. So the secret to increase mobility and flexibility is by training flexibility and mobility in a specific way. The best option to do so is by doing stretching, but you want to stretch very similar to strength training. I will explain it because it's kind of a mini workout that you are going to do if you want to increase mobility and flexibility. And as you know, strength training, you do multiple sets and you do long rest periods. So I will actually show you how to do a split when you're a complete beginner. So when you start, you might only get to this position. That is the furthest that you can go, and that is completely fine. And you hold this position for about 10 to 20 seconds, okay? And then when you hold it, you will stop and you do about 3 to 5 minutes rest. And after you've done that rest, you go again to the second set, but this time you will notice that you, instead of only going to this position, you will actually go very low and lower, all right? And if you can't go that low, it means that you didn't stretch enough on the first set. And then on your third set, you might even go lower, but when it starts to hurt, you want to take it easy, all right? You will not achieve the split in one day. It actually takes months or even years to do a perfect looking split. So don't rush the process. And that is what will happen when you train for mobility and flexibility. In this case, I chose the split to do the example. You will see that you will go lower and lower. And if you do other exercises, you will see that in each set, you will go further and further. But like I said, you will not increase your mobility and flexibility in just one day or just by doing once. It actually needs consistency as well. That is why I compared how to increase the mobility and flexibility to strength training, or you can also call it skill training. It's basically the same. It's structured like a workout plan, but your body also needs time to adapt, to progress, and that means that your body needs to rest as well. So don't train for flexibility and mobility every day. Now that I have shown you how to increase mobility and flexibility, I want to share some information to be aware of. A few things that, in my opinion, you should never do is doing intense stretching sessions after a workout. Because I always like to use cars as an example. Metal breaks easy when exposed to hot temperatures. That is why you see on car races that some engines explode, because it's too hot and something breaks. That is why cars have water to cool them down. I'm not a mechanic, by the way. And now if we use the same principle to the human body, now you did a workout, let's say the split again with the leg workout, you did a leg workout, you gave your max, you can barely walk, and now you decide to do splits. What do you think is going to happen? Hot body, a lot of blood pumping in your body, and your muscles tend to be very tense. Yes, you can rupture your muscle. It could be possible that it's not too bad. It's actually called muscle strain, and you will see a lot of athletes have this type of injury, but in worst case, you will need an operation. So please don't do intense stretchings after a workout. Please go slow, really take it easy. Don't try to do the split in one go or other stretching exercises. Really do, like I said, strength training. On each set, you increase the intensity of that stretching. The muscle strain can also happen like that. It's always very important to have some blood flowing, and for that, you're gonna need those easy stretchings before doing the intense ones. All these factors apply to all stretching exercises. I know stretching sometimes it's kind of boring, it's not the coolest thing, but it will help you so much. For that, guys, I have an old video of mine where I explain why stretching is important. I explain all the benefits of stretching. The link is in the description, or you can wait until the end screen of this video. And remember, guys, that what you do in your youth will impact when you're older. If you take care of your body, the chances are that when you're older you will move freely and better. Well, I not only taught you how to increase mobility and flexibility, at the end of the day I also taught you how to do the split. But if you want me to record a split tutorial, let me know in the comments. I will show you the exercises that I did to help me achieve the split. And with that all being said, guys, I really hope you found this video informative. If it was, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you won't miss any new coming videos. And I see you next time. Thank you and see ya.